Studio right now. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Chris. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How does 3 to 5 inches of new snow sound?
That sounds good to me. That'd be sweeten it up.
Of course, you probably don't need it because even though we had all the rain yesterday, you guys have been making snow pretty much non-stop for the last month or so.
Yeah, we've had a real snap of cold weather over the last few weeks, and our 80 new snow guns were going literally around the clock there. So I called in to patrol and found out conditions are still really holding up well, and there's a lot of snow out there.
80 new snow guns. What does that mean to resort? Like, what does that add to the snowmaking capabilities of Cranmore?
That just about doubles our inventory of tower guns. So what that means is that more terrain was open earlier for us and lays down a base that lets us overcome small incidences of rain like we had yesterday.
Right. It's always really neat when you're driving. I live south of Cranmore, and my commute to the office always takes me right through North Conway. You can always see Cranmore often lit up at night, and it often looks like just like it's in smoke because there's so many snow guns on it now, just blasting snow every chance nature allows.
Yep, and we're still, I think, what was the trail count? 26 trails and over 100 acres of skiable terrain, so things are really sweet there right now.
Let's talk about vacation weekend activities because of course you've got great alpine skiing over at Cranmore, but the thing that stands out to me is just the diversity of things that you can do there, whether you're a skier or non-skier. You seem to have something for everyone. Yeah,
for vacation week especially, we have an awful lot going on in addition to the skiing and riding. For instance, our new indoor fun zone is open, and that's over at the fitness center from 3 to 8. Now, you have a little kid, so you know, sometimes it's fun to get them inside and tire them out.
It is.
And we have a bouncy house and an obstacle course and all sorts of other things for the kids to do. There it is. And there's the giant slide and the obstacle course and the bouncy house. And actually, it's open from 3 to 8.
3 to 8, so they extended hours. It's actually video from last year.
Yep, so we opened it up a little earlier this year based on customer request. And new for this year, we added the Euro Bungee Trampoline, which is North Conway's only indoor mega trampoline. So it's 4 giant trampolines with harnesses, and there you go. And you jump up and down and you flip around, and that's brand new. That just opened on Saturday.
Have you had anybody go through the roof yet?
No, we don't plan on that.
There's a good shot. You're harnessed in, and you can, because you're harnessed, you can do all the tricks in the world, and there are no consequences.
And you can see the scale of it. I mean, this indoor fun zone is massive. It's the length of 4 tennis courts, and you can see the obstacle course in the background there. We also added a new mini bouncy house. Some of our bouncies were so large that they weren't applicable for the smaller kids, so we got the mini bouncy house.
Right. Now this is in the Cranmore Fitness Center,
It's in the fitness center, right. So it's indoors. Doesn't matter if it's what the weather's doing outside. You can come inside with your kids and have a lot of fun.
That's great. So you can do it in the evenings after
you come skiing at Cranmore, you can go inside and
after you're skiing,
do that.
or even if you're a non-skier and you're just looking for something to do that the whole family can do, that's the perfect idea.
And it is appropriate for all ages, so that if you have teenagers, it's cool for them, and even for adults. You saw those photos of the Euro Bungee, and those were adults jumping up and down.
They've got a basketball court there,
right?
So
and tennis,
the kids can do some pickup basketball. And of course a complete fitness facility there too.
Right. You can get a day pass and go in and use the pool and the hot tub and everything else, so it's a great way to unwind after skiing all day.
You ate a little bit too many Christmas treats like I did the last couple of days. The fitness center is sounding pretty good about now.
I should get over there. And we also have our tubing park open.
We saw a glimpse of that a little bit earlier. The tubing park, another great activity for skiers or non-skiers.
Right, and that's open right through the whole vacation period from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we have the upper and the lower park open now,
and
so we're ready for it. And it's lift serviced. It's like sledding you had as a kid, except you don't have to drag your flexible flyer up the hill. So it's a lot of fun.
It's fantastic. You can actually, you've got multiple lanes, so if you time it right, you can even race your friends down the tubing hill. And we were just also looking at footage from the Dark Side Terrain Park, which is really incredible. You guys have, that terrain park has really developed over the last several years into a premier terrain park.
Yeah, our parks were rated number 5 in the East by Snow East magazine, which was a great designation for us. We just opened the Dark Side for the season, so we actually have 2 terrain parks open right now. The Lucky Loop Park, which has its own little rope tow, so the kids can just hit the elements over and over again without getting back in a lift line at the base, and then the Dark Side's open, so that's pretty cool.
And I know I've been looking at your events calendar. Yeah. Cranmore's got stuff going on every day this week.
We do, yes. There's a lot going on. Probably the next biggest event is our Happy New Year Cranapalooza, which is on Thursday the 31st. And we have, I call it the super duper Cranapalooza because it's going to be even more than we usually have.
Cranapalooza is fun every time, no matter what. But of course, on New Year's Eve, I imagine you're taking it to the next level.
Yeah, we have fireworks at 7:30, which will be a lot of fun. And Dennis and Davey will be playing in the pub, so they are local popular entertainers.
Yes, very fun.
But before Dennis and Davey go on, we have Marcus Gale, who's a pretty well-known children's entertainer. That will be in the Eating House. And what else do we have going on? Seymour the Penguin will be making s'mores with the kids. And
it's a fun. You have that fire, the kind of the fire pit right in the middle of the courtyard. And it's just kind of a festival atmosphere. It's fun to bring the young kids, just kind of walk around, hang around. It's almost like a village, at the base of a skier, like you would expect, kind of. I don't know,
it's an authentic village, sure.
Right.
And what's good about Cranapalooza is that if you want to do night skiing or snow tubing, you can go ahead and do that, and you buy tickets for that. But an awful lot of those activities are free and open to the public.
Right.
So this is I believe, our 6th year of doing Cranapalooza, and it's gotten to the point where people show up just for Cranapalooza.
Yep.
So depending on how many people are already in there, if you can squeeze yourself into the Eating House, you can take your kids to see that children's entertainer, or come in and listen to Dennis and Davey. You don't have to ski. It's free and open to the public.
And even Dennis and Davey, they're kind of great for all ages. They're one of my favorites. I love listening to them, but they've known to even mix in a couple of kids' songs into their repertoire.
Right. It's really cool to see the kids dancing to Dennis and Davey's music, and they're actually coming back 3 or 4 times this winter.
And you've got to see them just for they're only 2 men, but they sound like sometimes a 12-piece band.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing with, Davey especially, playing with hands and feet. They're incredible musicians, and they're real crowd pleasers.
Sometimes hands, feet, and he'll be blowing on a harmonica at the same time. So it's just stunning. But it's a lot of fun. And if even if you're going to be skiing the next couple of days, I know you have some après-ski today and tomorrow.
Yep, we have entertainment in the pub every day this week, après, from 3 or 4 o'clock on. So again, whether you're skiing with us or not, sometimes it's fun just to kick back and listen to music and have a beer in the afternoon, because we all know how wiped out we get after skiing all day. So make it an early night and hang out at Cranmore.
So many things going on at Cranmore. Just go there and then decide what it is that you want to do.
And we're right in town, so you don't have to go anywhere.
Lots of fun.
Come to town and look up. We're there.
Why don't we give away a little prize?
That sounds like fun. How about a Fun Zone ticket?
Let's give away a Fun Zone ticket. So this is
great idea
for the Cranmore Fun Zone.
Right. The Fun Zone ticket is we charge $12 a person to get in, so I can give away 1 Fun Zone admission.
All right.
And it's open 3 to 8 every Saturday night and every night during vacation period.
Okay, let's do this. 1 ticket to the Cranmore Fun Zone to the first caller who can answer correctly our Watch and Win question. It's going to be, we don't have it on screen, but the number is 603-356-6619. 603-356-6619. And Hannes Schneider, they have a statue out front of the resort of Hannes Schneider, the father of modern ski technique. And he's kind of in a ski pose, but he was missing a key piece of equipment until recently. Right. And then if you visit Hannes Schneider this winter, he will be in correct form. He has all of his ski equipment. So our question is, what did Cranmore Mountain add to Hannes Schneider
just a few weeks ago?
This past fall, right? Yeah. They added a piece of ski equipment back to the statue. 356-6619. The first person with the correct answer wins a Fun Zone ticket. Good morning, RSN TV. What's your answer?
Ski poles.
That is right. He was missing his ski poles. He was just kind of looking silly, holding his hands out like this, but now he's got ski poles.